All right, it's very late. It's like almost 1 in the morning. I worked hard today. I got home and I crashed for like 3 hours and then getting everything done now. So as long as I get it in 24 hours, I don't get on myself because I was very productive today until I got home. And I just walked the dogs and like literally laid down with my shoes on and I was out. Woke up at like 11:30. But why not take advantage of this late, creepy kind of vibe here? Not really creepy, just late. And talk about my buddy John. Boy, do I miss the guy. I talk about my own life as being a loner. Though I do people great when it comes to connecting with them through their dogs. And if I talk about other stuff, I don't know unless I have like a like-minded interest or whatever. But nonetheless, John was different. John and me, it was full connection. It's more than a brother because we chose to be friends like this. We connected with each other when we were 18 and we're best friends. And I don't know, he was a shy guy. He was like the opposite personality of me in that way. We had very similar interpretations of life and humor and takes on everything and interests, like really similar, but personality, very opposite. So he wasn't as bold, as willing to put himself out there. But I know, betting isn't sure. Knowing is knowing. He would love that I'm sharing more of him, putting him out there, letting even one other person know who he was. And a lot of people did know who he was. His memorial last week was like unbelievably touching, how many people, he who cared enough about him to show up there and come from different places. So that's good. And I knew that. He was such a good dude. But yeah, I'll tell a story about John. I'll tell a story about John's morbidity. Well, he got what he wanted because he was all fascinated with death. And I don't think I'm fascinated with it. I joke about it because we're all fearful of it, right? So it's the only way to cope. If you just think about so we make jokes. And one of the things, he used to make jokes about shit. I don't want to talk about it. It's not appropriate if someone in his life hears this. But, the fucking dark shit that motherfucker would joke with about me. And I was right there alongside of him. So one of the terms of endearment, we're two dudes. We're not going to say I love you. We've told each other we love each other. So I feel so good about that. When the last, we loved each other. There's no I wonder if we both loved each other. There was we both loved each other so much. But to say that, you don't say I love you all the time, or we didn't. What we would say is a shooting star. How cool. I would say more to him, but I tell him to die. I did it with my brother too, but obviously we did this last thing what we wanted from each other. We would just this and that, hey, this one word text, die. So I think it's very, very funny. And during his memorial, I was thinking of that shit. Well, you fucking sure did, didn't you, you motherfucker? And maybe that's his way of saying that he loves me. I don't think he did that on purpose, but yeah. So it really did put a flame under my ass. So whatever spirits I got from him, I've been in overdrive, and boy, have I been busy with new clients, magically, not doing anything but just putting the energy out and the timing of it all. And right now I need more than ever a lot of clients because of my house I'm buying next month. And I'm down to the wire here, collecting as much money as I can to pay off these back taxes, which I think I'm going to do. It's happening. But yeah, die, right? He definitely did, but it's really funny. And then some other things, there was just something that I guess they're called a priest. It was a female, but she was a priest, and she during the memorial did something over his ashes in a box, and she said a word that I know. I'm oh dude, you would have laughed your ass off if she said that, if you knew she was saying that about you dead. So yeah, again, find the laughter in the sadness, and I just know how John's humor was enough to have found, if it was not actually happening to him, but he could see it happening to him, how funny that would be. Oh, John. Yeah, so this is hard for me. I don't have other people in my life. I really can't stress that enough. By choice, but by just how I have to cope to keep my inner peace because of my own, autism and things with life. It's just the nature of it, and I'm fine with it. I want to be in peace. I don't want to be stressed and anxious all the time. And yeah, I get lonely, but I'm not a sad case. I have a pretty I have a very full life. Shit, I mean, I'm busting my ass with clients. I'm interacting. I'm talking all day. I really don't want to interact much by the time it's done. But I got these guys. He annoys me, but I still love him. And she's the depth of love I have for her. It's very indescribable. It's a little shaggy little thing here. But yeah, I have purpose. So whatever. If it's all this and that's it for life, and I've woke up every day and tried to think of how I can help dogs and people and make their lives easier, because I do hear that feedback. I'm good, you know. Yes, I try to socialize, and I have friends. I have a very good friend who's an awesome fucking dude, who's newer in my life, but I've known him for like probably a couple of years now, and yeah, like really, really good friend. And I have a couple other people. Someone say like, oh, I'm this loner hermit, you know, Unabomber style. I'm not that, but I do pick and choose, and I keep my, you know, I really don't let that many people that into my life. Not even a trusting, it's just how I can keep my inner peace and my sensory system, you know, in check and organized as best I can. So, but yeah, I don't want to like make you think I'm a sad case and I'm unfriendable. I have friends and I've had relationships, and I just, as you get older, you just decide it's not worth it sometimes. So, but yeah, so, but John it was different. It was that's something I ain't gonna get back in 10 lifetimes. I'm blessed that I even had that. Like I used to say, we're still friends, dude. Like we was like the same. It's like better. Like where the people they phase out. I have even like there was people who, and my friend Brett, I talked and who was the other person who spoke at John's memorial, and we were all friends. We were a crew. I was such good friends with him. I was one of the few people in his wedding party, and his wedding party was like his brother and a couple friends from like, you know, high school. You know, so like so we were close, but you know, even then we had a falling out time. Now we reconnected. I still have love for him. If someone called me and said that something happened to him, I'd be there. I'd support his family, you know, whatever. It's still, that ties and go away. But are we going to text every day? Are we going to make plans to hang out? Maybe we'll go connect with him in Colorado. We'll have a dinner or something, or a drink, or, you know, cool. Like, I would love to. I'm there for him. If somebody really needed me, I'll always be there for Brett because of our history. And I think the feeling is mutual from the vibes I got and the words we said to each other when I saw him. And I get sad because, you know, it's like so sad because you only get opportunities once in this life, and to have the connection. Again, he was a really good friend. I do love him. So anyway, I don't want to get off topic, but a lot of reflecting here. But here I am when the chips are down. Sorry, getting sentimental here. I'm by myself with my dogs, and that's kind of how I like it. So thanks for letting me share this. It really helps me to talk about this and just talk about the reality of things. It's not about me. It's just about like other people that have similar, you know, takes on life, or interested in, you know, if I make a point about a dog thing and it helps them with their dog. Just sidebar again, my friend I was just mentioning who, you know, really good friend of mine. He's alive still. He said he found me online. My videos helped him with his dog at the time, and it just really made an impact on him, and he reached out. And yeah, like, so if that's why I do these videos for one dog, one person, out of all why wouldn't it matter? There's some people, they do shitty things and all they do is impact people negatively in their life, or they don't do anything. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone's got something they're doing to benefit, you know, if they're with the right heart and intention. But yeah, like, why wouldn't I do this? Why wouldn't I make this video? If one person hears me talking, or it makes them feel more willing to share something that'll help another person, like a chain reaction. You know, John, if his mother, I know his mother's seen me post things about him, and, you know, I know that makes her feel touched because, you know, to know how much, I mean, she knows how much. If you're watching this, Nancy, you know fucking how much John meant to me. Oh my God, there's no denying that. It's my life, that guy. But, yeah, so just that's why I do this. And I just, you know, again, I don't know how to be like fake about things. I don't know how to edit things to be flashy or to bring a motive or put a stupid song in the background while I'm getting sad. That's so fucking stupid. And so many people do it, and so many of you fall for it. Come on, do better. Just, you don't have to like put your heart on your sleeve. I get it. It's hard to do and you get taken advantage of. And okay, beautiful owl, the owl flying. Sorry, it's really cool. I don't know if you can see, it's by a light post. It flew across. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's the only way I can be. And if people don't like it, I quite frankly don't even want to deal with them. good person, bad person, who cares? I just don't want to deal with them. It's not worth the energy and all that. Okay, we're at 10 minutes. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll ask for that because it gives me reason and more people can learn and it can help more dogs. Thank you.